I'm excited for Buriram's draft, and that is what they basically showcased here. Not the Morgana Dragon lane, but instead a support. And I'm excited to see how Almine escapes that early game, because that is the biggest test a Vayne should escape first before setting off.
And how better to represent that trust in the rest of his team in a quote that he had in talking with one of the Brazilian casters who is here on site. I believe Kazuki got him a chance to do a quick interview with him early on.
Something like a Gragas with a big disengage. You usually see something in the mid lane that supplements another. You get another enchanter basically for that Vayne. Topside though, Huya's in trouble.
Flashes from Noah and Huya though. Now they have this pressure.
They
Maybe
do.
to rotate to the top side.
They do. Huya does not have flash. Noelle is poking Huya out. This is going to be a dive.
Accelerated Shock Blast doesn't quite connect from Cat type. The minions were blocking it.
Oh no,
Dark Binding's not there on Huya! It's not a 1v3, it's a 2v3 because the minions block all the damage from Buriram. Cold and with the flash Dark Binding, but Huya dodges it. Just one more out attack. The Tormented Soul. Oh! What the Jess? Does he have vision here? He's waiting for Selena and Almine to step too far up.
Oh, he's in the pit.
Cat type and Noah. Oh! Facebreaker clipping the Nightness. Forced to use a Dragon's Rage. It doesn't put him super far away, but it makes sure that Buriram cannot capitalize. That's an ultimate spell down.
Cyclone
onto Almanine. He pops the final hour.
Smash!
He's able to kite away, but now he's separated from the rest of the team. Trying to separate Cold Feet, but he gets locked down by the Dark Binding. Does he have flash available? Can't get out. Selena going down with him alongside the fight, and now the majority of the damage from Omegha is gone. The rest of Buriram have to scatter. Under multiple dives under the tower. Noelle trades out the sweets, but it's traded on back, and Omegha starting to face the power of Buriram. I need to collapse. If I can collapse onto the targets here. But now we're back at it again. Buriram separated, but it's the showstopper that punts Almine right back into danger, and he can't escape even with the QSS, even with the flash. Noelle is able to follow on through, taking out the Vayne. But oh baby, Huya! Demacia Justice finds redemption in itself for Omegha, trading out 1-for-1 in the end. Ask you, are Omegha comfortable right now? Almine hasn't necessarily been shut down. Buriram need to pick up the pace. But they read my mind before we even got to that point, because now they're the ones on the forefront. They've taken out the tower. You already got Cold and Feet routing off sweets. Even with the package attempt, he's got nowhere else to run.
Bot lane.
Okay. Well, Cat type in a 1v3. He tried to do his best to hold down the fort, but lost out on the turret. Omegha able to overwhelm with enough resources, getting some gold back into Almine, because that is the carry that you have to get online.
Exactly. They need turret plates. Remember,
Vayne can definitely skirmish, can definitely fight. You get to 3 items, and suddenly this Vayne starts to reach God mode status.
That's highly possible. Dragon kick!
Oh, he's in there. Can he get the steal off? No, it is confirmed by Cold Feet. And now Flash Soul Shackles, almost running up to 3, forcing the rest of Brazil's #1 seed to retreat. Noelle with the final Cyclone, gets the knock-up down, sets up for another kill, but here he comes, Benignes! Gets the trade down, and now Almine is on the forefront. He sees so many low members from Buriram.
Yeah, he's fine. He's totally fine.
Close.
It was very close. But the question is the tower okay? Is the tower going to still stand? They got to fight this one. What the Jess?
Oh, what the Jess behind enemy lines, now in the middle of 4 people, trying to buy as much time as he can, but the Demacia Justice takes him out, and now it's 5-on-4. This Rift Arrow charge, it'll take out the turret, but can Buriram get out alive? Almine, he's got him isolated in the 1v1. Benignes secures the kill for them, and now they've cut off their path to rotate over to the mid turret. No way they could defend or contest it. For Omegha, they can be content that they haven't lost an inhibitor yet, so they're still holding on to this game. But Almine, no flash. Watch for how well he positions in this fight. Cold and Feet already used Soul Shackles, but Almine finds the first kill on the What the Jess. That's one disengaged tool gone. Chain of Corruption from BVV. Stops Almine in his tracks. The final hour starting to tick on down and run out. But Buriram, they've lost control, and it's Omegha that get access to the pit.
Ooh, this is scary. Omegha right now has everything. They're able to scare out.
I believe with the timer not showing up on the screen at the moment, but Benignes looking for something here. Another flash, and the Condemn is fantastic from Almine. Takes out What the Jess. That is one engaged tool gone. Oh, look at this.
Cat type, yeah.
Buriram. Cat type is forcing Omegha to respond to the split pushing on the bottom side of the map. That's 3 people here, but who is going to check the Baron?
There it is, Huya!
But they pulled off the Baron. And now Omegha, they're able to deal with Cat type. The rest of Buriram The bluff was made.
Oh
Omegha
my
answered the
gosh.
bluff. They've lost out Cap Type. What the Jets still 12 seconds. Elder's running at 2 seconds. But Omegha Esports are the one that are now holding the fist up. They're the ones with full control. Huya is about to face check into 3 people. He has no idea. Chain of Corruptions lands. How tanky is he? Can he escape? He still has GA. He doesn't even go down.
He
has
lives.
only 50% of HP. And it seems like that was
Sweet.
Buriram's last attempt to hold on to this game. But now Alvine, he is undeterred. He gets to play with all the freedom in the world. Alvine, que força, que potencia. This is the power of the #1 seed from Brazil as they rout off Buriram. They play to their strengths.
By Omegha here, Almine is able to get the late game, and here he is. My word.
Wow.
My word. I have no words, but one thing in my mind is that Omegha is playing a different game. Play-ins, we're looking at the WRL, but right now, Omegha is setting a different way to play Wild Rift. I like this first pick from Buriram United Esports, especially the fact that they had to face the wrath of Almine on the Vayne.
Yeah, and the flip over to the Ashe now puts him more into a utility perspective, and it's Noel.
It's Noel.
He's playing in the mid lane with this Lucian.
I don't think Rafa that's gonna change anything. He's still gonna be the carry. I know Ashe says utility, but he's gonna use it like it's a Vayne, I bet.
Good pressure from Noel, using the culling, almost forcing out his flash on the tower, but he still got a barrier. Big Knight does not take him out, and now Suits, even though it's forced the pressure away, he's got reinforcements waiting in the wings. Noel just used flash, so it's easy for the rest of Omegha to jump on him. First blood for Brazil.
They've got Golden Feet on the Morgana. It didn't change anything. They had a lot of
Arrow?
Arrow again.
And Noel still doesn't have flash. Light binding, final spark, Sonic Wave. Omegha Esports on the board once again.
He still has his barrier. And that's going to be important because that's the first herald of the game.
Oh, man. There's no flash from Almine. He tries to distance himself, but he knows that he's been routed off. Selena, accepting the fate of his Dragon Laner partner, is able to get out with a flash.
BRU to put kills onto Noel, put kills onto Golden Feet as cat type, basically.
Oh, my goodness. Buriram.
The way that they use information and making the right decisions to propel them. Whoa,
Benignis! El Tamaluco! He was going crazy, but Buriram are able to answer right on back. Despite the fancy feed from Benignis with the kick flash, they are now the ones on the forefront. They're counterattacking with the Battle Spark. The response from Suits all the way from the mid-range gives them the second win to answer right on back. Almine cleans it up.
It seems to be BRU not using any summoner spells just yet because it's important. There's the Rift Herald. Look at Noel's positioning here, though. Is he able to set up this flank? Is he able to set up?
Oh, Cat Type trying to advance forward, gets caught by the light binding, the rest of the damage falling up. Huya steps on front, Benignis goes on back, peels back for the back team, and now he goes back in. Dragon's Rage through 3 people, almost takes out Golden Feet, he's forced out, but that doesn't leave VVV any room to get out. Benignis flashes out, gets alive safely, doesn't even go down. Omegha Esports just turn it up the heat. Yeah, this series win is so important for establishing so much momentum in this Group C.
Are they gonna get a kill?
Cat Type trying to run out. They got the tower, but what is the price they must pay? They overextended quite a far bit of it. Cat Type almost living through the bitter end. So much mobility expended. But WCS, the supposed second powerhouse region, that is huge for Wild Tour, for the Brazil region, and the Christian Chanonero once again.
Oh my gosh.
Every engage for Buriram. It is negated. It is put down, but hold up now. Hold the phone. Cat the Type is able to get one back on the Suites.
Wait.
Can Omegha rally behind and look to clean up any stragglers here?
Inside the tormented soil, being binded, and he was just spinning in place, not damaged at all. Elder Drake, now, the next one.
Well, the Jets just dashes in, trying to get vision on it, but Omegha dashed right back off. They want to bait Buriram in. They are the ones confident to take the fight. Flash from What the Jets. Does he get the knockup down? It looks like it's on the Huya, the tank, but he trades on to What the Jets. Does he go down? Tabasha just down. He trades down Huya! What an absolute Chad! And he still doesn't go down! He did the most damage in that last fight. 2.8K! Are you kidding me?
Arrow again!
Once again. again. Crystal Enchanted Arrow, the Dragon's Rage follows up. No on the side, but the Culling pushes back Omegha Esports, but it's all for naught. The damage has already been done with that Elder being secured. Oh, they are going forward and more. What the Jets goes in for the initial engage, but Cat Type has been silenced once again. Demacia Justice is served on a platter to Buriram. They're pushed back. The flash binding from Sleets forces the stasis out of VVV. But he still goes down in the end. It doesn't even matter. Omegha Esports. Acorda Brasil, que honra ter campeonato. Your #1 seed is kicking ass on day 1 of group stage.
Let's go, Rafa! Omegha 2-0ing Buriram United Esports from the WCS in a convincing fashion. And not only that, they played Wild Rift differently and showing us that you can win through this. They are showing us their own style on how to do it.